But let me get this straight. You have a girl of Filipino descent, a guy of Hawaiian descent being cast as characters in the live action Lilo and Stitch, which takes place in Hawaii. And the left, the Twitter mob, is outraged that their skin isn't dark enough. But yet here, as you can see, Netflix turns off comments on Cleopatra trailer amid backlash over depicting Queen as black. So Netflix, just like for the most part Disney, is race swapping another person, character, historical figure, you name it. Now, this is the same as the new live action Peter Pan movie where Tinkerbell has been race swapped. You've got the live action Little Mermaid where Ariel is race swapped. Now you have Cleopatra being race swapped. Netflix is accused of blackwashing the history of Egypt's famed Queen Cleopatra in its new docuseries that stars a black woman in the title role. The attack becomes so persistent that the streamer turned off comments on social media posts debuting the trailer for the series. The 4-part series Queen Cleopatra from executive producer Jada Pinkett Smith. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. There's your first clue. Stars Adele James as Queen Cleopatra and features a 37-year-old actress supporting a full afro hairstyle in the role, even though it's being sold as a documentary style, historically based treatment of the ruler's tumultuous life. I just can't. I'm sure Adele James is a fine actress. I'm sure she's a great person, great individual. But we're talking about a historical figure. We're talking about Cleopatra. Why do we have to do this on a continual basis? That's my question. Why? Due to stream on May 10th, Queen Cleopatra will explore the life and legacy of Cleopatra VII, the Greek queen of Egypt from 51 to 30 BC. Cleopatra has always been known to be of Macedonian Greek heritage and is a woman of olive skin tone with a prominent aquiline nose common among Romans and Greeks. Despite the long-established facts about Cleopatra's life, the Pinkett Smith-produced series has race-swapped Cleopatra. It's possible she was an Egyptian, one expert says in the trailer for the show. According to the Daily Mail, meanwhile, another claims that, I remember my grandmother saying to me, I don't care what they tell you in school, Cleopatra was black. These contentious claims, though, forced Netflix to get ahead of the growing number of attacks on the series by turning off comments on social media sites such as YouTube. The comment shutoff came ahead of the Change.org petition demanding the show be shelved that had amassed over 85,000 signatures before the pages were removed. 2 Egyptians made a petition against Netflix race-swapping Cleopatra. The petition got removed for hate speech after it got 85,000 signatures. See, this is the problem. Anytime you bring these things up, it doesn't matter if it's Tinkerbell, Ariel, you name it. If it's an individual of a, and this is going to sound bad, an individual of a certain race taking the place of an individual of another race, you can't say a word. You're supposed to just shut up and take it. But if it's on the reverse, such as Lilo and Stitch, oh, we can't have that. It's whitewashing. We can't do that. Their skin's not dark. See, it's total hypocrisy. And for saying that a petition is hate speech for trying to correct a historically accurate, a portrayal that is not historically accurate, is just freaking outrageous. Totally outrageous. It's not hate speech. Many have also flooded social media blasting the fake news and lore that Cleopatra is a black woman. Writer, historian, and Christian author Kimi Owanibi blasted the series, saying, for the nth time, the Egyptian queen Cleopatra was not an Egyptian. She was Greek. Cleopatra VII was white, of Macedonian descent. Likewise, all the Ptolemy rulers who lived in Egypt. Others agreed. Make a series about a Nubian queen like the Amaranians. Make a series about African queens who fought slavery like Zinga. I know I butchered that name. You didn't have to blackwash Cleopatra to fulfill modern African American fantasies and satisfy a narcissistic auteur. This will bring back racism. Identifying Queen Cleopatra as black for fulfilling modern African American fantasies is pure theft of Egyptian history, and yet an attempt to rewrite history's greats. Blackwashing a Greek queen proves the obsession with white women, and this wouldn't help stopping racism at all. So, yeah, I mean, this is what's wrong with these people that are in charge of Hollywood. For her part, star Adele James jumped on her own Twitter account to attack those who were criticizing the blackwashing of Cleopatra and telling them if they don't like the idea, they should just not watch the show. She also said she would block all detractors. Yep, there you go. There you have it. Just like with any other Rings of Power, is the first example that comes to mind. Let's attack the fans. Let's attack the audience. If you don't like it, don't watch it. And if you comment, and if you don't like what I have to say, I'm going to block you. I got news for you, Adele. Blocking somebody because you don't like their opinion means you're nothing more than a weak individual. Just FYI, this kind of behavior won't be tolerated on my account. You will be blocked without hesitation. If you don't like the casting, don't watch the show, or do and engage in expert opinion differs to yours. Either way, I'm gassed, and I will continue to be. Several Muslim commentators scolded the actress for her cultural appropriation of their heritage. Adele, our opposition to Egyptians is not against you personally, though I'm sure it hasn't been easy for you. We are objecting to the falsification of our history for the sake of a political battle, an agenda that doesn't really involve us. Truth matters, history matters. Abso-freaking-lutely. No one mean any hate or harm to you personally. People of that heritage mostly doesn't agree with you representing their history that they are proud of. Your tone is totally wrong in responding to them. I highly advise you to follow a tone of reason and calm and seeking Egyptian. If she's blocking people that make comments like that, then she is truly, truly, truly thin-skinned and a weak individual. This is not the first time that a historical figure has been reimaged as a black person, despite the fact they were most assuredly not. In 2021, a British drama shown on AMC cast black actress Jodie Turner-Smith as 16th century English queen and second bride of Henry VIII, Annie Boleyn. Boleyn was the daughter of Thomas Boleyn, later Earl of Wiltshire and Earl of Ormond, and his wife Elizabeth Howard, who was the daughter of Thomas Howard, 2nd Duke of Norfolk, and was born between 1501 and 1507 in Norfolk, England. She could not possibly have been black. The series was a ratings flop for the BBC Channel 5 in the UK and fared no better on AMC in the US. So, the moral of the story is stop race swapping people in two roles that historically have been another race, creed, or color. That's it. That's it. So comment down below. Tell me what you think. I would love to hear the opinions on this. Please like this video, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload content here on a daily basis. And as always, I thank you for watching. I appreciate you, all of you that tune in and watch my videos. And we will see you guys on the next video.